show you the chapel in here. Not a lot of people have seen this.
Yeah.
But it's one of my favorite parts of the building.
Wow.
And it's got this ornate stained glass that they added in 1955. The chapel was erected in 1954, and it's right around the corner from the Speaker's suite, but it's in between offices that the Senate has as well, that, you know, the balconies that overlook the National Mall there. And they use these mostly for ceremonial offices, but our side is the Speaker's office suite.
Okay.
And we've already used it quite a bit, and we'll be using it every morning.
So every morning?
Yes.
Okay, so, you know, my team back in the White House, the last thing we did before we went to the podium was have a prayer.
Yeah.
So literally end in prayer and then go speak to the press. So each morning, will you have a ritual? Where
this will be my discipline to come in here and seek the Lord's guidance for what we do each day.
We discussed the changes in their life since Johnson took the gavel, as well as the media's repeated attacks on their family and their Christian faith. How does it feel when you see the media malign your husband, you, your family?
Well, I know it goes along with the territory here, but I will say it makes me very sad. It breaks my heart because I just wish that they knew this guy that I know. He is one of the most loving, kind, genuine people I've ever known. And he loves all people and would give you the shirt off of his back.
But Kayleigh, they've also come after you personally, attacked you. You're a Christian counselor, a woman of God, attacked your profession. What's your response to that?
Well, you know, I used to be a school teacher and I loved that, but I just felt burdened for so many people, and I felt the calling to go back to school to become a Christian counselor. And it's because I love people and I want to be able to help them through their times of struggle and suffering, and I love what I do. I absolutely love it.
As a husband, you know, I'll take any arrows, that's fine, but don't talk about my wife, for goodness sake. She's the kindest, sweetest person in the world, and anybody they interview anywhere, at any stage of her life, will tell you about this lady right here.
Oh, I love that. And how are your kids dealing with it all?
They're doing pretty well. I think they're also still in shock because it's still so new, but they're proud of their dad, and they're excited. They're excited for what's ahead.
Do you believe your husband is here in this role for such a time as this, at this particular moment, for a reason?
I do. I believe that God has placed him here. That's biblical. The Bible says he raises up leaders and he brings them down, right? So I believe that God has him here for just this time.
Completely different. A government shutdown is about 2 weeks away. If something doesn't happen, what are your expectations there? The speaker today was talking about something called a laddered continuing resolution. What is the White House position on that concept?
I mean, look, we've been clear when we were here the last time, close to a government shutdown that thankfully was avoided. Look, you know, they have 2 weeks. Congress has 2 weeks to do their jobs.
Would the president sign a continuing resolution that has this laddered structure so that different agencies would have different expiration dates?
So look, what I will say is that they have to do their jobs. They have to make sure that they avoid a government shutdown.